Alright, what's up? Welcome to the ForteFX tutorial. So once you download the file from vendor, it's going to look like this. So, first thing you're going to want to do is ungroup it. Make sure your game is published and that either you own the game or a group that you own owns the game. If neither of those things are true, then it will delete itself. So then we're going to make sure our game is published. Go to Games Settings, Security, and make sure these two are on. Allow HTTP requests and enable access to API services. So then we ungroup this. We're going to drag these all into the correct folders. So this goes in replicated first. This goes in replicated storage. And this goes in starter player scripts under starter player. Then we have to set up everything. So, first thing we're going to do is go to settings and select remote event. Click the value here and then click this remote event right here. Then we're going to go into the whitelist script and make sure that this folder is selected as the value. We're going to do the same thing with ForteFX client. Make sure it's selected. Now if we want to have two kits, then we can just duplicate this. And then make sure to select the new remote event, new whitelist, and new client. So then these will be completely separate from each other. So, next thing we're going to do is set up the whitelist. So for keybinds and for normal whitelist, you just duplicate it and type in your name. You can duplicate it for as many people you want to have access to both. If you want to disable keybinds entirely, then you can just delete this. And if you want it to be open with no whitelist, then you can just delete the whitelist script. There's no way to make everybody able to use keybinds though. So now that's a great segue to go into keybinds. So the way you set up keybinds is by using this module script right there. So these are all the functions, and you can change the key code to any key on your keyboard. I'll leave a link to all the possibilities. And you can have multiple keys that do the same thing, but you can't have different things done from the same key. And then if you don't want a thing to be key binded, you can just delete its line. So let's say I want to change this to be CO2 should be N instead of E. So I'm going to change that. Make sure I'm whitelisted. And then I'll start the game. And then if I click N, change CO2. So these are all the basic functions. A lot of them do something different if you right click or if you left click. Pretty basic. Here are the confetti colors. These ones up top work for confetti and streamers, and these ones only work for confetti. So you can select that. But then you can also select ones like this that have multiple colors. And then, so you wanted more confetti to drop. You can go to settings, change the confetti rate to high. So now more confetti is being pumped out. Or you can change it to low. And you'll see slowly it's going to have less confetti because you have to wait for this to fall. But less confetti is coming out of the cannons. And same thing with CO2. So this is the default is the small size. And then there's this medium size. And then there's this really big size. And that applies to both. And you can put the upwards facing one. You can put both models in either the CO2A or CO2B folders. I've just set it up like how it is for the sake of the two different groups. What the hell's going on with confetti right now? I think that's basically it. You can have as many kits as you want, and they can all have different whitelists and stuff. The fire is infinite numbering, so you gotta name it fire 1, fire 2, fire 3, and you can have repeats of numbers. Yeah, I think that's basically it. So, thanks for watching.